Hollywood has lost one of its brightest, most eccentric, and most beloved stars, Diane Keaton. Known for her timeless humor, effortless charm, and that unforgettable Annie Hall style, Diane passed away at the age of 79 in California. But according to those closest to her, she was funny right up until the end. In today's video, we're diving deep into the emotional and heartfelt story of Diane Keaton's final days. The quiet life she ate that lived away from Hollywood's spotlight, the people who surrounded her, and the legacy she leaves behind. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, because here at FameLine USA, we bring you the real stories behind Hollywood's brightest stars. Diane Keaton wasn't just an actress, she was an icon of authenticity. Rising to fame in the 1970s, Diane became a household name thanks to her unforgettable roles in the Godfather series, and of course, her Oscar-winning performance in Annie Hall. But beyond her award-winning career, Diane was always known for her quirky humor, vintage fashion, and unique sense of self. She didn't just play interesting characters, she was one. In a world obsessed with fame and competition, Diane stood apart. She didn't chase trends, she made them. From her iconic turtlenecks and oversized hats to her unapologetic personality, Diane Keaton was the embodiment of individuality. Even as she aged gracefully, she stayed true to herself, never needing to reinvent her image just to stay relevant. On October 11th, 2025, Diane Keaton passed away peacefully in California at the age of 79. According to People magazine, a close friend revealed that Diane was funny right up until the end. That friend shared, "She lived exactly how she wanted to, on her own terms, surrounded by the people and things she loved." Those who knew Diane say her later years were filled with peace and quiet joy. She wasn't drawn to the chaos of Hollywood anymore. Instead, she preferred the simple life. She spent her days in her cozy California home, surrounded by her art, her photography, her books, and her beloved golden retriever, Reggie, who even made a special appearance in her final Instagram post on National Pet Day. Tributes quickly poured in from across the entertainment world. One of the most touching came from her first Wives Club co-star, Bette Midler, who wrote, "She was hilarious, a complete original, and completely without guile or competitiveness. What you saw was who she was." Fans on social media echoed those words, describing Diane as Hollywood's most relatable star, and a woman who never tried to be anyone but herself. Many commented on her humor, her warmth, and how her presence could light up even the quietest moments in a film. The media, too, reflected on her lasting influence, not just as an actress, but as a symbol of staying true to yourself in an industry built on image. What many people don't know is that Diane was also a passionate photographer and an avid collector of architecture and design. Her close friends shared that in her final months, she spent time restoring parts of her home, flipping through old scrapbooks, and sharing laughter with her kids, Dexter and Duke, whom she adopted and raised as a single mother. She had quietly completed her final 2 film projects in 2024, Arthur's Whiskey and Summer Camp. Those who worked with her said she brought the same energy and humor to set that she did decades ago, proving that her passion never faded. A film executive and longtime friend of Keaton told People, "Diane always had a strong sense of who she was. In these last few years, she kept a close circle, and she liked it that way. She made even the simplest moments feel special." Industry insiders agree that Diane's death marks the end of an era where authenticity could still thrive in Hollywood. She never married, often joked about her romantic past, and proudly lived life her way, proving you could find happiness outside of Hollywood's expectations. Diane Keaton's passing isn't just the loss of a legendary actress, it's the end of a Hollywood chapter defined by wit, independence, and heart. She showed millions that aging isn't something to hide. It's something to own. Her honesty about life, love, and loneliness will continue to inspire future generations of artists who dare to be themselves in an industry that pressures everyone to conform. Diane Keaton's passing isn't just the loss of a legendary actress. It's the end of a Hollywood chapter defined by wit, independence, and heart. She showed millions that aging isn't something to hide. It's something to own. Her honesty about life, love, and loneliness will continue to inspire future generations of artists who dare to be themselves in an industry that pressures everyone to conform. Diane Keaton's life reminds us that true beauty comes from being yourself, laughing often, and loving deeply. She was a trailblazer, a style icon, and a woman who lived on her own terms, right until the very end. So, what do you think Diane Keaton's greatest legacy is? Her unforgettable roles, her one-of-a-kind humor, or her fearless authenticity? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, subscribe to FameLine USA for more heartfelt stories and deep dives into the lives of Hollywood's most unforgettable stars.